Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the last update for the deck of panning project for you. And I'm sure you guys all know by now, but just in case, this was started by Emily from Emily and Max, or McGinnis Mama. And the premise of this project is that we have a deck of cards that is linked to a board that she created in a spreadsheet, and she shuffles it up every month, and there is prompts in there that are linked to the cards. So depending on what we get in the cards, we get a prompt, and then we pick a product that belongs to it. I'm still working on 5 products, which is the amount of products that I started with at the start of the year. Then throughout the year, every update I did add at least one more, because I just like to at least get one card and one prompt every single time. So it built up a little bit throughout the year, but right now we're in a downward motion again. And I'm back at the 5 that I started with. Somewhere throughout the year, I got one of the cards that told me to put in 2 extra items. Definitely not fully what I was hoping for at that point, but we're back to 5. So let's go and look at those 5 products first. Starting off with my Glam Bronze Trio, which at this point has become a Glam Bronze Bronzer, as you can see. I made a little mistake here in the sense that I got a little bit too productive last weekend and I repressed this. And then I realized, wait, I still want to do my update next week, and it would have actually been nice to do that update before I repressed this. But then I already crushed up this whole thing, so there was no going back anymore. So right now, it's basically covering the whole pan with a tiny bit of pan showing around the top right here. So yeah, that's what we have right now. So I've done my markings this way. I used this one 14 times over the last month to still try and finish off the last bit of highlighter that was left. And I will have, I guess, comparison pictures up somewhere here, I think. So you guys can see what that looked like. I managed to finish off what was left of the highlighter, and then I crushed it up, so you can still kind of see how much progress that I made. And then since I crushed it up last week, I have used an additional 5 times. So this is where we're at after 5 uses since repressing. And well, you can barely see that I've used it since repressing, because you can clearly still see the imprint of the paper that I used to press this down with. But yeah, in total, I've used this 19 times, bringing me to a total of 217 uses this year. Pretty sure I'm getting close to 1,000. Well, maybe not fully 1,000 yet. But considering this, I think, has been in projects for the last 3 years. And on average, I wear eyeshadow or like makeup 6 out of 7 days of the week. We're definitely nearing like 800 or 900 at this point, I'd say. I don't know. a lot of uses I've made on this one, and we've still got this whole bronzer left. Now my hope is that this is repressed quite thinly, so once I start hitting pan, it will expand pretty quickly. But my guess also is that this one will still be around for most of 2024 as well. The bronzer part was sloping off a little bit, so it's not like this is the complete bronzer side still left, but yeah, this is not going to be gone before the end of the year for sure. Then I have my L'Oreal Lip Duo thingy, Longwear Lip Duo Compact in Unchanging Beige. And my focus is on this side because the other side is a lip balm, and that will be done at some point anyway. This is where we are at with that one. It never was a really long lipstick, so sometimes I feel like, oh, it's getting really short, but then I realize it only was, well, I guess maybe double the length at some point, but it's been in here for a good little while at this point as well. I've used this one additional 21 times since last time, bringing me to a total of 53. And when it comes to lip products, 1 time means 1 day for me. So it could have been that I applied it 2 or 3 times throughout that day. With this one, probably not a whole lot more. And what I've been doing a lot with this one is wearing it the way I have it on right now. And that is in combination with my ILIA lip gloss that is also in this project. So you will see that in a little bit. Putting on that lip gloss first, then putting this one on top, which means that I'm probably not using as much as I would when I'm putting this on first, but this kind of has a tendency to, it's not per se flaky, but it starts to come off in bits. And when I put it on top of the lip gloss, I don't put on as much, and it's like doesn't do that as much. It doesn't stay on as long either, so that's the other side of it. But yeah, this also kind of helps me use all of them at the same time. And since I'm wearing more warm eyeshadow looks at the moment, I don't want it to be completely pink either, so I can still use the pink lip gloss while like mixing it with this one. And then I put my red, primary red lip blush that is not in a project anymore at the moment, but you guys have seen it in projects probably, on top of that, so it becomes this, what it is right now. So that way I don't have like fully pink, even though it's like a very subtle pink, so it would work with what I'm wearing today and the eye look that I've got going on. I won't have a primary red, and I won't have the issue of this basically crumbling off my lips at a certain point. So I'm combining the three to make a shade that I really love actually, and it makes all the shades work for me at the moment. Long story, but yeah, that's where we're at. I have used this 53 times in total, I think I said that, and with 21 uses I made a bit of progress, but not as much as I hoped, probably because I've been putting it on top of a lip gloss and not directly on my lips, which will always use a bit more product, of course. And you've seen the close-up at some point throughout me talking through all of this. Then one of the slowest moving products in this project is my Maxfactor lipstick in Icy Rose. Using this as a cream blush, and it's just moving very slowly. I've been trying to get to the middle of the X right here for the last 3 months, I think. And I'm still actually at the middle of that X. I'm making like 1 millimeter of progress every single month probably. And if I would have been able to finish off like the 3 products that I'm working on right now earlier, I would have started to put this on my lips just to get through this by the end of the year, but we're not there yet, and I've got other things that I prefer to focus on. So we're just gonna very slowly work through this as a cream blush, and I've made another millimeter of progress again this month, which is nice. I've used this one 21 times since, no, that's not true. That was my previous product. I've used this one 28 times since last time, bring me to a total of 164 uses. Yeah, 28 uses, 1 millimeter of progress. Definitely would be different if I would be wearing it on my lips, but I just don't like it very much on my lips because it has this frosty sheen to it, and even if I try to combine it with anything else, that frosty sheen just keeps coming through. So we're moving slowly but surely. Then my ILIA lip gloss. This is my sole focus lip gloss at the moment because I did finish off my MAC lip gloss. I think I still used it for at least a week throughout the last month, maybe a few more days, but let's say like 7 days or something out of the last month I did use something else instead of this one, and I have used this one 28 times in last time. Have a feeling that means that I did my previous update. I filmed it a little bit earlier. I don't remember exactly when we went to Spain anymore, but I know that was kind of around that time as well. I made some good progress on this one though, but the fact that I still have only 1 month left in this project gets me a little bit nervous whether I can still finish this off by the end of the year. But since I'm not working on that MAC lip gloss anymore and I'm gonna solely focus on this one, plus it's just a really nice like slap on and go lip gloss, which I think is gonna definitely be something I'm gonna use a lot when we're traveling soon. I might be able to finish this one off still. I've showed you guys this before, but I don't know how well you can see this. The packaging, don't show my face. It's very much, yes, there you can see it. The plastic is very thick, so there really isn't that much product in here, even though it looks like a big enough lip gloss. So, well, let's see. I'm hoping I can finish this off in the next update. Because then we're at the finale, but even at the finale I still have a little over a week to work on this one, so I definitely have hope to have that one finished by the end of the year at least, but it would be really nice if I can finish it by the end of this project. And then lastly, last month I rolled in this perfume. This is a Loverdose or Loverdose, depending on how you want to pronounce it, by Diesel. And I've used this a whole lot over the last month. If it will settle. I used about this much. I was here last time, and right now I am about here. There definitely is still quite a bit of product left in here. It's getting thinner, of course, at this point, but I don't think this one will be finished off in a month. It was just a nice product that I knew I was going to work on around this time of the year anyway, so I thought, why not throw it into a project and kind of see how long it takes me. I've been more consistent with wearing perfume now that this is in a project, because I don't have my perfumes in a good place at the moment, so I just sometimes I don't see them at the time where I would normally apply makeup, perfume, and I just forget to put it on, and I'm halfway throughout the day and then I realize. So yeah, I'm working on it. I think I'm gonna put this in like a travel spray so I can use this when I'm traveling as well, and then we'll see how much progress we're gonna make while doing that. So those were the 5 products that I was still working on. Now it's time to pull up the board one last time. I've been thinking whether I should do this or not, because this is the last month and I'm probably not really going to be able to finish anything off anymore. But I do have at least one product that I'm still actively focusing on that's not in a project right now, that I kind of hope I can still finish off before the end of the year. So I'm just hoping that the cards will help me and I will be able to pick that one product. But we'll see if that's going to happen. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. First, let's start with the cards. I'm gonna shuffle the cards for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna cut the deck like so. And we have the Ace of Spades. This is easier to remember because it's a song. Okay, I'm gonna grab the board, and I've just looked at it. Very happy with the card that I picked. The black aces at the moment are a focus product. And guess what? I just literally told you that there is this product that I still want to focus on, so let me grab it. Here it is, number 3, that's in the mixture that's on my lips right now. So all 3 of them will be in this project now. This is my Jelly Pong Pong lip blush in a red shade, and this is all I have left. Now, same with this one, it doesn't move overly quickly because I'm applying it on top of a lip gloss instead of underneath. But maybe because we've still got Christmas coming up, although that will be after this project ends. But yeah, anyway, this is a good way for me to track progress on it and hope that I can finish this off by the end of the year still. Let's see. That worked out really well. I'm very happy with that. So that is a perfect product to add on still to my 5 that I still had left, since, yeah, I was working on it anyway. Now let's see, hopes for the finale. I have 3 products that I'm hoping to have finished up. This one will be most likely to be finished up. So this is number 1 that I want to finish. Then we have this guy that secretly I'm hoping I can finish as well. Not so secretly, I'm doubting I will be able to do that by the end of this project, and the same goes for this guy, but I'm rolling it in and we'll see how far we can get. And then for the bronzer, it would be really nice if I can at least manage to hit pan in this one again by the next update, but we'll see if that will work out. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.